Hello everyone. In this example, I want to show you how to find the year-over-year growth in Power BI and Tableau. Let us first look at the file that we will be working on. I'm working on the global superstore dataset. If you want a copy, you can download it from Google. Just search for global superstore orders. What we have here is 50,000 records. And we have a lot of columns with us, but at the moment, the only thing that we're interested in is my order date and my sales value. Let us create a pivot table. So insert pivot table. And now I can put my order date in the rows and the sales in the values. And let me put the sales one more time. Let me remove the decimal place as well. If I right click and on show values as, we select percent difference from, I can choose the base item as the previous item. That means that 13 is being compared to 12, 14 to 13, and 15 to 14. Click on OK. We get this result. So 18.5%, 27.2, and 26.25. Interestingly, doing this in Excel is very simple. As you saw, all we had to do was to create a pivot table, and there was this inbuilt feature to do this. But what if we want to do this in a data visualization tool? So we will do this both on Power BI and on Tableau. So let me first go to Power BI, and I will import the same data set. So Power BI, and we have global superstore data. Let me also make sure to close this before opening the file. We will select the sheet, load it. All right, so we will create a column chart with the order date and the sales value. And we will also select the data label. And let me make it 0 decimals. Perfect. So we can see the sales have grown from 22,59,000 to 2677, 3405, and 4299. We want to find the year-over-year change, or the growth in this case, that has happened. So on home, I will create a DAX measure. So new measure. And in this, we will say that our YOY growth is equal to, first we will declare a variable for our current quarter, which is equal to nothing but the sum of sales value. Then we will have another variable for my previous quarter, which would be the sum of my sales, but we want to find the sum of sales for the previous year. I'm sorry, this is not the quarter. This is the previous year. And to find the sum of sales not for the current year, but the previous year, we will write calculate . And the filter that we're applying to this expression of sum of sales is previous year. Finally, we will return the result, which is we want to divide my current year minus my previous year divided by the previous year. And if it is already the first year in the data set, we will say that this is the first year, like this. Let us put the YY growth in the tooltips. And as you can see, for the first year, we have, this is the first year as a result. And then we are not able to see the result. Let me quickly check the formula. All right, so this is also a good point for you to understand that because we're doing a time intelligence function, we will have to create a date table. So let me first go to the data view, and then we will go to a new table, and I'm going to call this my date table, and let's just make this calendar auto to make it simple. Once we get the date table, on the modeling view, we will connect them. So the order date will be connected to the date, and we will just update our formula a little bit. So I will say here that we are not selecting the order date from here. We are selecting the date from the my date table that we have created, like this. Everything else remains the same. And all we have to do now is to remove the order date and keep the year from the date table. Now, if you notice, we have 2259, 2677, 3405, and 4299. And once we convert this YY growth into a percentage, you will see that 18.5%, 27.2, and 26.25. So as you saw, we first had to create a date table. I had to connect it in the model, and then we had to write this. So first step was to create a date table. Second step was to create a model. And then finally, we had to build this calculation. Let us do the same thing on Tableau as well. So we will connect to the same global superstore orders data set. Let's create a sheet. And to start off with, we will put the order date, sales value, convert it into a column chart, and also put the sales in the label. As you can see, 2259, 2677, and so on and so forth. In Tableau, we will go to analysis and select create calculated field. And here we will say we are looking at the YOY growth. And what we are writing here is Zn, right? So Zn returns the expression if it is not null, otherwise returns 0, right? So what we're doing here is we are finding the sum of sales. And from this, we will do a lookup. And if you look at the description, it says returns the value of the given expression specified as a relative offset from the current row, right? So what do we want to do here? We want to say, once again, sum of sales. But if you look at the offset, we want to do a -1 here, which essentially means we are trying to find the sales of the previous value, right? Like this. And we want to divide this by, again, the previous value. So look up Zn and then the sum of sales -1, right? Like this. Press OK. We put the YY growth in the label as well. And let me just convert this into a percentage. So format, and let's select percentage A. You can see 18.5, 27.2, and 26.25. How cool is that? So we have done the same thing in Excel. If I can just take you back to that file. Here we had done percentage difference from previous value. If you just select the measure here, and let me minimize this. Perfect. So we are able to see everything at the same time. We have got the same results on Excel, on Power BI, and on Tableau. This is also a good point for all of you to understand that the fundamentals of business analysis are the same. We are trying to solve the same business problem. It's just that when we use different tools, the approach and the functions that we use are a little different. But I'm a strong believer that the learning is transferable. As long as you understand what you are trying to do and the basic high-level process, you will always be able to learn a different new tool as well.